Hi, I'm Sisi Wright, Executive Director of Directors Gathering.
This was the original video I was going to share on behalf of Directors Gathering for the fundraising lightning round hosted by our fiscal sponsor, CultureWorks. It's very professional, very mindful, quite demure, but it did not capture the righteous anger, the uncertainty, and the disappointment that many of us in the arts and nonprofit sector are feeling right now. So I decided to take a different route because
only organized outrage overcomes oppression.
Very true, Representative Crockett. And I think while she succinctly captures the essence of how I feel at this particular moment in time, I still need to make sure that you understand what our cause is. So I drew a little inspiration from LeVar Burton speaking at the 157th commencement of Howard University.
Now, I know that you are all grateful for the love and support you have benefited from over the years, most especially these past 4. But if you will indulge me, I would like to take a moment to engage in a ritual of gratitude that I learned many years ago from my friend, Fred Rogers. Some of you may know him better as Mr. Rogers. Now, I am blessed to have called Fred both a friend and a mentor. Fred was a Presbyterian minister, and as I had spent some time in the seminary myself, we shared an understanding of the importance of service to others as an important part of our lives. So this is a gratitude ritual that I learned from Fred, and in this moment, I would like for you all to close your eyes and focus your attention on someone in your life, a teacher, a parent, a coach, someone who saw something special in you, a light, a spark, a talent, and made an investment in you in an effort to help you develop your gift. Someone who made a commitment to help you reach your full potential. Let's do this for 1 minute. Go ahead and close your eyes. If they're not already closed, I'll watch the clock.
And that is what I want to focus on: gratitude. I am thankful to every volunteer, every artist, every donor who believes in what we are doing at Directors Gathering and finds it not robbery to share their resources, be it their money, their time, or advocacy on our behalf. The truth is that Directors Gathering has never neatly fit into the prefabricated boxes of the nonprofit arts sector. We are a community of theater directors. We're not a producing house. We are not a union, but we do our best to fill in the gaps of an industry that increasingly lacks support for the communal, resource sharing, peer advocacy aspects of theater directing. And let me tell you, those gaps are wide, and they are widening more and more every day. As an organization, we find ourselves in pursuit of our vision of a more accessible industry, desirous to respond to the needs of theater directors in an industry that has intentionally left them to fend for themselves by systems and structures that are designed to benefit the few, while dangling what can end up being false hope for the many. And this isn't to blame any individual or any particular entity. No, it's a simple and obvious recognition that our industry was designed to encourage more competition and less collaboration, despite what the funding applications might say. I've read your responses to our community surveys, and I've spoken directly to many, many artists around the United States, and I want to express my fullest and deepest gratitude for your candor. I appreciate you sharing with me what you need as an artist and as a professional, and also how navigating this industry is not getting easier or even more manageable. The fact is that DG cannot provide everything that you are rightfully asking for. the transparency in hiring practices across the field, the access to established artists who can share their own stories and advise on how to navigate the industry, the jobs and apprenticeships needed by theater directors to develop their own techniques in the craft, and the professional skills to navigate the industry. DG cannot do that without your financial support. It's really hard to ask for money sometimes, especially right now, but I am asking right now because of what I said before. The work we do here to build and facilitate community resource sharing and peer advocacy for theater directors doesn't fit neatly into the models of funding designed for nonprofits. And the work of DG will not only require me advocating for us in those spaces of traditional funding for things to change, but also, and more importantly, for you to chip in whatever you can right now until we can redesign a system that deems it necessary to fund and support with meaningful resources the communities of artists who bring art to every stage. We, theater artists, theater educators, theater lovers, have to be our own funders, and we have to build the things we need. Will you do that today? Will you take Representative Crockett's advice and organize our collective outrage? Will you, considering the meditation ritual that LeVar Burton shared, make a contribution to the community that will ultimately benefit you? I hope your answer is yes, and I hope your response begins today and continues into the future. I thank you for listening, and I thank you for your support. Take care.